Three completely different worlds appear on screen. Can you recognize them before the countdown begins? Are you ready for an open quiz? This round is about video games, Xbox. Focus and guess. Put your knowledge and mental agility to the test in this quiz. 30 games defining the Xbox ecosystem in 2026, new releases, current hits, and upcoming official titles. Let's begin. Which game reunites Marcus and Dom during Emergence Day? Correct answer. Gears of War E-Day. The story returns to the start of the Locust invasion with Marcus Phoenix and Dominique Santiago. Is this scene from Halo Infinite? Great. Yes. Master Chief explores the Zeta Halo ring while facing the Banished. Which adventure returns to the Kingdom of Albion? You got it? Fable. Playground Games presents a new tale of heroes, choices, and consequences within Albion. A world-famous relic connects a new adventure to two classic chapters of the saga. Heads up, the next question will be fast. You will have less time to think. Take a deep breath, here we go! Which racing game brings the Horizon Festival to Japan? Good eye. Forza Horizon 6. The sixth entry explores Japan, with Tokyo as the largest city ever built for the series. The warm-up is over. From now on, the obvious answers disappear. Which of these images is from Gears of War? E-Day? Exactly. Gears of War E-Day. Its tone captures the horror of the first Emergence Day and the initial Locust attack. Which game follows Hazel through a southern Gothic world filled with folklore? That's it. South of Midnight. Hazel becomes a weaver and faces creatures born from the folklore of the American South. Which game pits gods, monsters, and armies against each other in real time? Excellent. Age of Mythology Retold. The Retold edition modernizes mythological campaigns and lets you command units inspired by several cultures. Which game turns the Slayer into a warrior in a hellish medieval war? Excellent. Doom: The Dark Ages. The prequel equips the Slayer with the Shield Sword to fight the armies of Hell. Now comes a slower question. You will have more time to think it through. Take a deep breath. Here we go. Which space RPG continues Halcyon's corporate satire? Correct answer. The Outer Worlds 2. Obsidian expands its science fiction universe with a new colony and a different crew. Which space RPG appears in this screenshot? Good eye. Starfield. Constellation invites you to explore star systems in search of artifacts tied to a vast mystery. Support the channel and subscribe to Open Quiz, leave a like, and let's continue. Good pace. Now every answer will require a little more attention. Which action game introduces the new Ninja Yakumo? Excellent. Ninja Gaiden 4. Yakumo shares the spotlight with Ryu Hayabusa in an entry developed by Team Ninja and Platinum Games. Which of these images is from Avowed? That's it. Avowed. Avowed sends an envoy from Aida to the living lands in the Pillars of Eternity universe. Heads up, the next question will be fast. You will have less time to think. Take a deep breath, here we go. Which releases first in 2026, Forza Horizon 6 or E-Day? Great answer. Forza Horizon 6. Xbox dates the racing game for May 19th and E-Day for October 6th. Pick a gamer box from today's Xbox lineup. $3 is offered an adventure. The Locust Horde was this round's trap. Unscramble the letters and discover this wordless adventure. Very good. Keeper. A lighthouse awakens, travels with a seabird, and stars in a story told without words. Gears of War. E-Day takes place 14 years before the first Gears of War. You got it? True. The official description places this origin story 14 years before the original entry. Which RPG sends Expedition 33 against the Paintress? You got it? Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. The group seeks to break the yearly cycle in which the Paintress erases people of a certain age. Now comes a slower question. You will have more time to think it through. Take a deep breath. Here we go. Which remaster returns to Citadel with updated graphics? Good eye. Oblivion Remastered. The edition keeps the original adventure and expansions while rebuilding its visual presentation. Which shooter features David Mason's futuristic campaign? Great. Black Ops 7! The entry pits David Mason against a threat that turns fear into a weapon. Which adventure features a whip-wielding archaeologist pursuing the Great Circle? Exactly. Indiana Jones? Machine Games places the story between Raiders of the Lost Ark and the Last Crusade, blending exploration, stealth, and puzzles. That was the mysterious relic from the opening. Machine Games places the story between Raiders of the Lost Ark and the Last Crusade, blending exploration, stealth, and puzzles. We are entering the difficult zone. Breathe, focus, and trust what you know. Which survival game shrinks its heroes inside Brook Hollow Park? Exactly. Grounded 2. The sequel expands the tiny world and lets you ride insects called buggies through the park. Heads up, the next question will be fast. You will have less time to think. Take a deep breath, here we go. Is the scene from Starfield or The Outer Worlds 2? Great answer. Starfield. The visual direction and constellation equipment belong to the Starfield universe. Which launched first, South of Midnight or Expedition 33? Exactly. South of Midnight! South of Midnight arrived on April 8, 2025, while Expedition 33 launched on the 24th. Which simulator lets you work as a pilot on aviation missions? Correct answer. Flight Simulator 2024? It includes air racing, rescue, cargo, and transport career activities within a global recreation. Unscramble the letters and discover this Obsidian RPG. Great answer. Avowed. An Imperial envoy investigates a plague in Yoda's living lands. Which launched first? Doom, The Dark Ages, or The Outer Worlds 2? Great. Doom, The Dark Ages. Doom arrived on May 15th, 2025, while the space sequel launched on October 29th. Now comes a slower question. You will have more time to think it through. Take a deep breath. Here we go. Which co-op game sends the Ace-Born from the Belfry to fight creatures? You got it? Towerborn. The Ace-Born leave the Belfry to complete cooperative combat missions in a changing world. The hardest questions have arrived. Every detail can change your answer. Which strategy game lets you build a nation across history? Great. Ara, History Untold. Arcside Games combines exploration, cultural expansion, and simultaneous turn-based decisions. Which launched first, Ninja Gaiden 4 or The Outer Worlds 2? Perfect. Ninja Gaiden 4? Ninja Gaiden 4 arrived on October 21st, 2025, while The Outer Worlds 2 followed on the 29th. Final challenge. Everything before this prepared you for the last question. Which adventure takes Senua through Viking Iceland? Great. Hellblade 2! Senua travels through 10th century Iceland while facing violence, myths, and her own perception of the world. Learning together is so much fun, especially when we do it by playing. I had a great time. Now choose the next video, and I will see you in the next open quiz. Let me know in the comments what you think about this video. Share it with a friend who might enjoy this kind of content. Leave a like, it costs you nothing and helps me a lot. And do not forget to turn on notifications so you do not miss our new videos. See you next time.